Hello everyone, welcome to An Idiot Aboard. I'm Danny, your idiot. Here's some boards, quite a few of them. So, today, short one today, I'm going to be cleaning up all the crap that I got off the walls in here that is now on the floor. I'm going to be cleaning it up and cutting it up on the table saw and cutting it into small parts so that I can get it into a container, get it upstairs and get rid of it. It's a load of crap, it's got to go. Let's get rid of the crap, shall we? Before I do, I've got to make a few adjustments on the table saw. Been having some problems. Let's go to that. So you may have seen in previous videos when I've been using my table saw that I've had trouble with the alignment of the riving knife and the blade. And so what I've done is, after consulting the manual, I took off the throat plate, which sits over there and screws in so it's nice and flush and supposed to stop stuff from going down there. And using the provided Allen key, adjusted it after unlocking the riving knife here. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. After unlocking the riving knife with this lever by pulling it up and adjusting these two by trial and error, holding it tight when it's in line as it is now, tightening them up, tightening that back down, making sure, and all the time holding it back, I've managed to get it straight. So what I'll be working on next is making sure it's still at 90, the blade. Put the throat plate back on, make sure the blade's still at 90, and I'm going to use it to cut up some of that crap on the floor in there to make it more manageable in size. So yeah, we'll be making some noise and some dust today. See you in a bit. So the throat plate sits over the riving knife and the blade, slots in there like that, and then if I just put you down, this screw, once it's realigned, got to make sure it's all properly aligned first, bit fiddly, there we go. This screw gets done up, and Robert's your mother's brother. That's done. So now you can hear one of the babies upstairs squealing in delight. He's playing around on the floor up there. And now we're going to make sure that it's square. So what do we mean when we say square? What I don't mean is that it's boring and dull and doesn't ever do anything interesting. Not at all. It's not me after all. No, what I mean is at right angles, 90 degrees. Okay, so it's set at 90 down here. Let me just show you. See the guide here. If I want to cut 45 degrees, I go there. And if I can just get a view in there, it's set at 0. So, well, technically 0. The blade's at 0 degrees, and this should be 90 degrees with this. So I'm going to whack my square up against it and see how we get on. Now I'll try and get in between the points of the blade, and what I want is to see that there's no gap between my square and the blade. And at the moment you can see make sure it's not touching the teeth. It looks like a slight, it's touching at the bottom and at the top, but not in the middle. So let's flip it round and try this way. Get in the right place. And there, if I move you over, pretty much the same thing. I don't think that's far out at all. I'm going to end up getting myself a digital readout for this, I think. Now don't forget, this is a cheap and cheerful table saw. It's as cheap and cheerful as they come. It's a King Canada 15 amp 10 inch table saw. I think the model number is the POS, but it serves me for what I need at the moment, which is crappy little bits of work. Nothing too spectacular. So I'm going to turn you off, get set up and get cracking. You can join me in a minute. He says as he drops your ass on the table saw. that's all the time I've got for today. Just a quick one. I'm just going to make this into a short. I'm going to edit it right down and just make it into a short video. What I did before I started cutting was I sprayed some Jigaloo on here, wiped it in, just to smooth up the surface a bit, because it's got a bit scuffed and such over the months. I've often used it as a table, and I know I shouldn't, but like I say, this is the old POS model. It will get swapped out for something better once I get better. So yeah, sprayed a bit of this on it, made it nice and not slippery, not dangerous, but just give it enough smoothness that the paneling slid over it nicely, made it a lot easier. The fence didn't let me down today. I managed to get it set square, so when I was using it, I wasn't using it for every cut because I didn't need to, but when I was using it, it stayed straight. I think there was once at the very beginning I had to readjust it, but apart from that, it was grand. So it might be cheap and cheerful, but it did a good job today. Anyway, that'll do for today. Gotta go take care of the kitties. Catch you later. Bye. Oh, and I forgot to add, I got out of that crappy room over there, I got 3 of these full, including this one, out and in, just gone. Get that crap out of the way. So I can actually start cracking on in there, getting the mess cleared up now. Soon I'll start putting some pallets down on the floor so I can put the shelving on top of that, just in case we get a leak. Nothing on the shelves will get wet. Let's hope. Anyway, that really is it for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.